Okay, you ready? Take two.
Welcome back.
Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and I'm here on the deck with Brad, owner-operator of Stingery Restaurant. We're going to talk about the experience.
The experience of Bolivar.
The experience of Bolivar. Not just a travel destination Stingery is, but what Bolivar has to offer. Actually, this is our second take because I forgot to start the camera. So, Brad, you've been here for 40 years plus, or your family has been?
Plus, yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, family's been here since the 50s.
Great restaurant that gives back to the community, live music, we know all that. But let's talk about what Bolivar has to offer, the beauty, the community, the beach.
You know, this conversation started, we were both in the truck this morning making our rounds here on the peninsula, and David said, what's going on? What is that? And it was the sun with no haze around it, no Mexican smoke floating up, no Saharan dust. No rain for today. I think we're clear through the weekend.
30 days it's been like you clean your glasses off when you walk outside.
No, it's gorgeous. And now is a great opportunity to talk exactly like you said. You know, we get on these things and we talk about Stingery. The peninsula has a lot to offer. And, you know, we forget to mention that, you know, coming down here for a day or two or five, you know, whatever, even if you make it a day, get in the car, come down from Houston, Beaumont, anywhere in, you know, in East Texas, Southeast Texas, starting at one end, you know, you could come in at High Island and hit some of the most ancient looking trails you've ever seen in your life, and then end up on the other end of the peninsula with the Dolphin Discovery Tour, on the ferry ride to Galveston coming back, and then you've got, I think you say, the biggest pool in forever and ever, and a beautiful venue there, and just a million wonderful, beautiful venues in between. Great restaurants, great.
People come in the tourism center and they say, what is there to do here? And I say, well, you've got Texas history on the east end. You've got drive down some of the roads that go to the intercoastal, because the marsh here is just beautiful and the wildlife you see. And then you've got birding on the east end. And then in between, you've got, in that 27 miles, you've got a beach you can drive on. And I talked to the county, and they've been cleaning up because we had those higher tides and got some sagasa weed in. They're cleaning up the beach, and they've worked on it a couple days, and that we've got a couple more days to go. But this weekend's looking great weather-wise. Like you said, I said, what the heck is that this morning? You know, I was in my office early, and I walked out, and I caught that sunrise, and I hadn't seen that painted sky in a month. So
no, it's been less than desirable, but and you made mention of something. I forget about Fort Travis. I forget to talk about Fort Travis, but you know, even to bring the kids down and check out a piece of history. They just put in a new playground there for the kids too. You can picnic, hit the big store, grab some hot dogs, and go down there and take the kids, let them play. And again, you got trails, you got beach, you got bay, and heck, we fly human kites here at the out of the marina now with Third Coast Parasail.
Yeah.
So there, you know, you got helicopter rides. Again, you know, when we talk about Stingery on these conversations, we want to let you know what we have and what we do. Most people know that, you know, and we're going to be here every weekend with live music downstairs. You're going to have absolutely free, fabulous sunsets. You're going to have probably a little wait to get in upstairs into the dining room. That's very manageable with everything we've got going on property. You wait for a reason. It's a pretty darn good meal. After 38 years, we figured out a couple of things. We got a lot of work left to do for the rest of it. But man, you got, you know, every venue, opportunity here. Candy stores, kite shops, restaurants galore, and they do a good job. I couldn't tell you not to go to one.
And they're all locally owned, family operated.
100%.
You know,
even the people make a comment I see from time to time about Tia's being a corporate chain. Those guys are embedded. You know, Rusty lives here as one of the owners. Ricky has a home here. Those guys, they do a good job with their restaurants. So they give back.
Yes.
You know, but most everybody again down here does. I can hear them spraying for mosquitoes now. They're getting ready for the bugs.
Getting ready for the weekend.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier, and we talked about just now starting to feel like we've gotten over Ike.
Yeah.
You know, and I got to thinking about that. You know, we finished up, or we're really getting back good for Ike, and then the pandemic hit. you know, and it put it in. Was it a blessing for us down here? I think so, because we had 27 miles of beachfront to use. But
Plenty of social distancing there.
Yeah,
Coastal distancing.
But then we had to get over that too, and we're just now getting back in that
Where it feels like a community
again.
Yeah. No, the recovery, you know, after Ike, and I really hate talking about it, but it is a moment in time that was both
history.
devastating and a, you know, time of rebirth. But when those FEMA folks said, you know, it takes a good 10 years to recover from something like that, heck, it took 15. You know, again, you throw the pandemic in there and whatever that was, you know, and then you move through that. You have the national recognition that we received during that time, and the ability to distance yourself and be down here. And those folks that were able to work remotely and get to enjoy their homes down here. You know, I think, I don't know. I've had COVID a couple of times, and realistically, I've had hangovers that were worse than those. You know, so, you know, it affects different people in different ways, but, you know, positively on the peninsula, I agree 100%. Just the exposure, people that didn't know about Bolivar know about Bolivar now, and they're getting to have some fun.
We were talking earlier when I forgot to push the button, and you said, you know, come down for a day, come down for a weekend, come down for a week. I can remember when we were doing our commercials, a couple from Katy that came in that saw our commercials, they were down for the day because they wanted to see what Bolivar was all about. Then they were coming back for a weekend, you know, where they were bringing their boat over here. And that's what I've seen a lot of people do. They'll come down for a day, see the beach, drive around, see a little history, but then they come back for a weekend. And I've always said, if we can get them for a weekend, we've got them for a week sooner or later.
They may not want to leave. You know, I mean, where can you drive on the beach, get in the back of the truck, open the ice chest, put your chairs out, get a little shade, watch the ripples on the water, let the kids play, and, you know, it really is a unique environment that Bolivar offers here for any visitor that shows.
And like you were saying, we've got beauty on the east end. We've got 27 miles of beach and the marsh in between, and Texas history, not only Fort Travis, but also the lighthouse that's going through a rebuild process now.
Yeah.
And so, you know, come experience Bolivar. Come discover it and explore it. I've always said, come explore Bolivar Peninsula. You'll love it. And I wrote a piece one time that says, you can't wait to get here and you hate to leave. And that's, you hear a lot of people talk about, it's the community that they enjoy, the people, the beach, the beauty, and the family-owned restaurants. So.
Inevitably, when you come to visit, you're going to end up in a business somewhere because you forgot something, or you want something, or, you know, you just want to visit. And you're going to see the owners here, and I think the hospitality that's delivered from owners, you know, here, they're in there working every day, and it certainly offers a different experience to a community, and it offers community to your experience when you're down here just visiting.
Now, you know, you preach on smiling, and I know when I walk in the front door or watch people walk in, the wait staff, the hostesses, they're always smiling. Now when I walk in, they say, roll their eyes, and oh God, David's here again. But that's what you see down here, and these are local people that live here. They put their money back here, and they grew up here. And you want to know something, ask a local, because they'll be able to tell you, hopefully.
Just always remember, when you ask a question, be ready for the answer.
Be ready for the answer. So, Brad, thanks for joining us. This is the view here that you see. Everybody, well, I apologize. The heat from the sun actually cut the camera off, and so what you're watching is actually the preamp coming in to where we started the show. But for more information on Stingery Restaurant, please visit their website at www.stingery.com. It's a great travel destination. Until next time, y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.